here with one of your favorites, Miss Dawn.
Hello.
Hello. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this wig, it's because we did a hair restoration today. It actually started with one of my first clients that you will never see because we definitely honor our clients' privacy policies. I know if you're here, you see me working on clients a lot, but it is a small portion of my actual clients. And you have to be chosen. And you have to be a chosen one. You have to add value. You have to be like smart about something that we talk about learning and growing about here. And Dawn, if it's your first time here, Dawn has been a salon owner for many years, and you have been for like 10, right? 10? 12. Salon owner for 12 years, but you've been a cosmetologist for 30, right?
Like closer to like 38, almost 40.
38. What a gift. What a gift for her to come on here and share all of her knowledge with us. I'm an esthetician, so I focus on skincare, any kind of skincare on the body, Reiki master. I know you might see some of my videos where I'm braiding up my hair, like I did today. But I will not braid your hair. I cannot braid your hair. It's not my licensing. But if you want a scalp treatment, you should find somebody like Dawn or braid it up yourself, just like I showed you in the video, because it does give me easier access to your scalp. Hola, bonitas, Lionel. It's Dawn's 7th time.
Good job.
She's looking phenomenal. And it's her last time. She's like, I don't know. Then we put the pictures together and we're like, whoa. Was that right?
Right.
Whoa.
Yes.
Because sometimes I forget what my clients look like too. I'm just always like focused on the mission. I'm focused on the end goal, tunnel vision. And sometimes I honestly will beat myself up about like, oh my gosh, why couldn't we get better results last time? I think it's very typical for like A-type personalities. A Sigma. I love it when you guys call me Sigma. Because I looked it up and like that is actually kind of more fitting for me. I think it's more fitting for Dawn too. Luckily running shit, but we don't have to run everything.
That's true.
Like, can somebody else do this better than me? Delegation.
There you go.
Is key. So Sigma is more about delegation, less about control. So I would consider, I love when you call me Sigma. I looked it up and you're right. You guys keep me young.
You are young.
I am young forever. We're both forever young.
Forever young.
We're bringing her back. Hi, Naya. Is it Naya or Nia? Yes, we speak English, Kyle. So this is Dawn's 7th face sculpting. She's halfway through her non-invasive face sculpting. I did a hair restoration today. Like, they're already on the lives. Like, a quick hair restoration. Like, very much a quickie. But I've done a lot on myself. So, like, if it's your first time, you cannot get a quickie. It's not going to work. As far as hair restoration. Maybe she's here right now. What do you mean? Thank you, Kyle. We're clearing out her lymphatic system right now.
Oh, yeah. I had that cupping last time, remember?
Yeah, how did that work? What was your experience afterwards?
I mean, I was showing people, I would be like, look at that, because I had the,
That was all of them?
circles. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe there was more, but
you feel better.
It's just fun.
Well, I had are we charging? Yeah, we're charging. No, I had a girl, we're going to have to do some more body sculpting on her before we do that again. And the cupping was too much for her.
Yeah.
So we did 10 minutes on her. It was right before you. Never had that problem before. So we had 5 on you. It'd be like 5 minutes and 20 seconds or something.
I mean, I definitely have those little circles.
Yeah. That's no problem.
Yeah.
But sometimes people can get like a detox reaction. Honestly, when I go to Jenny, like Jenny does it very intensely. So I like the detox reaction. Even though like, I need to plan for like 2 days to be a little sick.
I was going to say, so you don't
But it
feel
purges.
Good? Is that what it is?
It makes you, it's called a detox flu.
Yeah.
So it does make you purge, but like whatever else is in you, it's coming out really quickly. Yeah. So then after those 2 days, you just feel amazing. Like I remember one time I had COVID for the second time in February. I went to Jenny in like May And it pulled out whatever little bits of that COVID, it pulled it to the surface. And obviously, I own a spa. So, I mean, I had to go get professionally tested. I felt like I had COVID. I did not. But it was like those last little bits that it was like pulling out of me. So then I was just like, okay, foot spa, water. You got to be careful if you're in a detox flu, because that means that your kidneys and your liver are overloaded. So you want to look up things that are good to eat. So lots of broth. Sweet potatoes are very good. No fruit, not too much sugar. But there's certain things you can eat to help purge you through that period. And if you purge, baby, it's like you're purging like what people don't even purge for lifetimes. So, Uzbekistan, where is that? Hello, darling Alaska, or Akash. Do you like my wig today? So yeah, I was talking to one of my clients earlier, and she has a family member who's going through a health transformative time, and she wants to learn more about wigs. So I was like, yes, baby. Like, I was sending her, you can go to my Amazon store. There's literally been like a whole link for wigs there forever. Usually when I wear wigs, it's because I do my hair restoration treatment, and then it just like seals and like locks in all that heat. So then you put a wig on top of it, and it's cute. And it, my hair right now, it's like some like oily braids. You can see, I just did a live about it earlier if you want to see what it looks like. There's no hiding here. So I do my own makeup. I do live streams where I teach about makeup, but here's the thing. If you want to be a professional makeup artist, you need to be very good at lashes, which I am not. That is not one of my skills.
I told you have a lash tech, right?
I don't like that though.
Oh.
I don't like it.
Oh.
No. I have lash techs I can use. I don't like things attached to me that are not me.
I see.
It freaks me out. It's part of the autism thing. Yeah. Have I had them before? Yes. I don't want them again. So, yeah, a lot of people, like, I am really good at makeup if you want to learn how to do it without doing lashes. I like the magnetic ones. Those don't freak me out as much. Same thing with extensions. I had extensions for 2 days, but they were real hair, because, like, why would I not? But because of the psychic thing, I really, I could, like, I was having nightmares from the person whose hair it was.
Do you ever get nails?
I do just gel.
Okay.
I just do gel. I've done acrylic before. But recently I had a client, and I stopped doing acrylic a long time before this. But she had been getting acrylic nails for 30 years. 30 years. And then one day, her body hit its limit. And now she's allergic to everything, even like polyacrylates. Most eye creams have polyacrylates in them. Who knew? I don't want to be like, we are a very holistic spa, so it doesn't matter. Like, if any of my clients are going to be allergic to it, we're getting rid of it, And that's fine. That's why she came back to me, because she knows, like, I mix all her stuff custom when she comes in. And the same thing happened to me when I wore like it was like a head jewelry piece.
You told me that, yeah.
I had a horrible reaction. Bad scar, like blister. It was like a crown of blisters across my head.
Sheesh.
And when your body has hit that limit for like what it's allergic to, then like you could just touch it one more time and it will set it off. So literally even my own eye cream, because I created my own eye cream, created a lot of my own products, but I don't do any of the preservatives. I trust in a lab to do that. And my own eye cream had polyacrylates in it. So now we got to get rid of it. I don't want anything in this spot ever that's going to cause harm. Yeah, pretty much pretty much acrylics. There's polyacrylates and there's like poly something else. And then actual acrylic. Like literally the bathtub in my backyard that I bought is made of acrylic. So I love it, but I'm definitely going to like limit my exposure to it, because I don't want to be... I don't want to get that. Yeah, I do. Well, I just feel like it's cleaner than like a hot tub or a pool, because every time I'm done with the water, I just dump it. I'm just really weird. That's why I use rose water and stuff here, like in a spray bottle. If my clients get new water, it's new water every time. In aesthetic school, they did not teach us this. They're just using your same dirty hand. I'm like, I just washed her dirty face. Now I'm going to put it back in the bowl. Now I'm going to put it back on her face. Look, you know, the autism cannot accept that. So we just use spray bottles. Every time I'm getting water on your face, it's going to be clean. It's not even just going to be clean. It's going to be rose water, which is a high frequency water. And this one also has vegetable glycerin in it. It's going to like hydrate you more. Ugh. Why would we go and take the dirt off your face and put it into a thing and then put the dirt back? I can't. No, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Never did. Never will.
Yeah, I told you that the girl that does lashes, she's an esthetician.
Yeah, they used to all have to be estheticians. And I mean, I was getting lashes back like before lashes were like really a thing. Her name's Tracy King. She's still in Indy. And I was living in Miami at the time, and I would fly up once a month and have her give me a full set because they look so good. Like, literally, I tried to go to the Versace Mansion at the time. Now they have new owners, and it's a beautiful bed and breakfast and like a restaurant. You should definitely go check it out in Miami. But at the time, it was kind of like a hodgepodge, like kind of like a, what do you call it? Like a bunch of people renting space, you know? And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm going to the Versace Mansion to get eyelash extensions. They should probably be quality.
Right.
True life, it was not. It was not. So I was flying up here every month. I mean, to see my family, but also get lash extensions.
So your family's...
Yeah, my family's from here. I'm from here.
But Abby's her name that works at my shop, and she just started doing facials again. But just, you know.
But she focuses on lashes?
Well, I think she's trying to branch out.
Yeah, but if somebody focuses on lashes, it's because that's what they love. Like, my first employee, like, she just wasn't vibing with what we do here. Which what we do here is what we do here. You know, at that time, I didn't mind bringing on extra things, whatever. But she was like, I think I want to go to nail school. I'm like, girl. And, like, lashes were not, this was 11 years ago. Lashes were not that popular. I was getting lashes done. It was a very small community. 10 years before that.
Right.
So, but I could tell in how I was training her that she had an incredible attention for detail. She's like, I want to go to nail school now. I'm like, girl, that's going to be like another 4 to 6 months.
Right.
And, like, you really think you're going to compete with the Asians on nails? That's dumb. Just, like, business choice, bad. Bad business choice. You know, I can save you guys from a lot of headache and stress, too. If you want to book a business call online, you can go to ellabardo.com. So, I mean, obviously she worked for me, so she, you know, she got those privileges when she was here. And I was like, girl, just go to lash school. At that time, you did have to be an esthetician. And then you went to a lash class that was like 2 days. I'm like, 2 days, you're going to be doing lashes. And so it was meant for her. Her attention to detail is phenomenal. Like, still to this day, the best lash artists that I know are Lindsay Nims, Lindsay's Lash Bar. That was my employee. And the girl, she was doing it 10 years before Lindsay even knew lashes were a thing. Tracy King. I think she's retired now. They're incredible. Hi, Everly. Oh my gosh, I love you. We love Everly. She's an amazing mod. I know. I didn't cut my hair. It's just a wig, guys. But we love wigs. Because sometimes we all get that feminine urge to, like, cut off all our hair and change its color. Right? If anybody knows that, it's going to be this girl right here, Miss Dawn. Because she's a hairstylist.
That's right.
For almost 40 years and a spa owner for, what'd you say, 12? 12. So if anybody's going to know that, it's not your hair's fault that person disappointed you, is all I got to say. During quarantine, I let all the color go out of my hair. I'm like, we're just doing natural hair, natural color. But, like, how fun is this? And guess what? This wig was like $30.
Nice.
$30. And I'm going to take it out. Underneath here, I have a hair restoration treatment, this wig is actually helping my hair grow because of what I have underneath it. So if you did not watch that live stream earlier, you should definitely go check it out. It was earlier today. We did a real quickie of the hair and the face. And then I thought we had to be here at 4. And we did not. Oh, there's Jenny. You're behind the times today. I forgot to tell Jenny. Jenny, babe.
Did you get a new car?
No, we are early you are on time and we are late. So this is one of our other live stream models.
Sorry.
Oh, but hello.
Hello, darling. No, she's
Hello,
fabulous.
hello.
We've been friends since I was 10 and she was 8.
Wow.
This is literally my, like, it's honestly, energetically, a tie between who am I closer to, you or Holly. Like, I think it's a tie. I love Leslie too, you know, of course. But like sister.
She's psycho.
It's
like
so true.
though, right?
It is so true, yeah. But Jenny's one of those sisters. I'm like, she knows that, like, I mean, we both know. We give each other good advice. We help each other grow and glow. You know, Leslie too, but just not as close.
Leslie's
I would
got
never-
the adorable dimples, the beautiful ringlet curls.
She's
But
gorgeous.
she could literally kill you.
So can I,
Could
but
and
like,
would.
but it'll be out of nonsensical stuff. I
Right.
could and would, but like only if it makes sense. I'm autistic. Leslie, we shouldn't be talking her on here. I love her. You know,
She might be possessed.
she's definitely possessed. We already know this. I love her. But seriously, she's got borderline and I've got autism. And I talk a lot about like mental health stuff on here just because we want to focus on thriving through that. And it's important to understand how our brains are wired. Not as an excuse to be a piece of shit, but to understand how our brains are wired so we can optimize. We're all about optimizing here. Our bodies, our face, our minds, and be our best selves. So it was really
Preach.
yeah, it was really interesting to find out, like, literally a couple years ago, through some other therapy and quantum energy healing that I was doing, the difference between people with borderline personality disorder and autism. Because I'm just like, if there's too much emotions, like, I'm just going to go over there. I'm going to walk the other way. I'm going to pretend I didn't see you. This is, unless there's going to be a solution at the end of it. It has to be like a math equation. Okay, we can have emotions involved, but like, is there going to be a solution? And with people who are borderline or other histrionic, other type of personality disorders, they just want to be mad in the moment. They just want to be in their emotions. They want extra emotions, and I love that for them. But I'm just gonna go over there, and we can hang out later. I can't deal with that because if there's not gonna be any kind of productive solution, I'm gonna go. There's a lot of other places I can go to spend my time where there's gonna be productive solutions. Who want to have productive solutions, you know? Like, look, she's doing great. Do you feel great?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the intense part yet.
Oh, gosh.
But does she look great after every session? Were you so shook? Because I literally forgot. I forget what you guys look at
Yeah.
the start. Were you shook when we did the before and afters?
Yeah.
Because, like, if you look at yourself a little bit every time, like, you forget.
Right.
I forget, too.
Right.
And, like, honestly, I will beat myself up a little bit. I'm like, dang it, because I wanted to be... And I know that sounds crazy, but, like, at the end of the day, I'm an artist first. And, that, like, people pay me for my art. But I'm an overachiever. So I want to see, like, the best results. Faster. Doesn't matter if it's been 11 years. More, better, faster. More, better, faster. It's also the Aries in me. You know what I mean? More, better, faster. So that's why it's so important. If you come and make an appointment, we do not have to. There's a whole privacy policy on our website. We do not have to use your photos, but we will have to take photos, or I'm not doing it because I am an artist and I have to judge my work. I cannot tell if I'm making a big deal, right? When you saw your pictures,
Right.
and I see you every week. I could tell you look younger, but like I don't remember what you look like before. And nobody needs to remember that. But I need to see that for our own progress.
Right.
Because look at this, even from this angle. Like, girl,
Nice.
I forgot. So cute. So we do have to do that. That's such a weird question. That's such a weird question. Where are my mods at? Who are the mods? Is Lane still here? Send a heart if you're a mod, because I want to thank you for being such an amazing, beautiful soul. Not only do you make my life more lovely and happy, you get rid of the trash so we can collect more besties who actually want to learn and grow and glow together with us. And I love you so much. Oh, I see a blue one. Everly! Oh my gosh, Everly. I know we haven't known each other very long, but I said how much I love you many times. And I just love you more and more every time. Okay, so now we're gonna let her marinate a little bit. I do have 2 spa rooms if you're new here and you haven't noticed. Like, how dope is this waist trainer though? So this is actually a back brace. It's a waist trainer. We've talked about it before. It's like hard for me to call it a waist trainer because it's more so a back brace and like a posture corrector. It's actually like a workout device. Like just the same as a vibration plate. But it also helps you be super snatched. And my girl who makes them, she usually only makes them for like show choir, Cirque du Soleil, professional theater companies. We do have a small window where she's not super busy. It's starting like next week. So if you want something that's gonna like rearrange your diaphragm, you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm just been looking so good. Then she's coming next week and we have time. I have 1 small left. And I have a bunch of like extra smalls that are like literally Asian people's size. So, but the small fit one of my girls today. Hey, bestie. Besties and baddies. All my besties are baddies. Yeah, we all... Samuel, you're so right. The more we create. That's why I trade with people, if I'm trading like a facial for a massage or something, I always still tip my people. We can keep tipping each other back and forth with the same $20 bill. It doesn't matter. But it's about the energy that is created, the abundance that is created when you share energy. You're absolutely right, Samuel. I've never known a Samuel that wasn't absolutely brilliant. Okay, so we are going to... I gotta open her mouth because now you gotta tell him a story.
Oh.
I'm gonna go wrap up Jenny's neck.
So I'm supposed to tell him a story?
Yeah.
What story should I tell him?
Tell us some stories about difficult clients. Because we could talk about that forever. I mean, I know I could. And you've been doing this for longer than I've been alive. Definitely in the first years. Especially, like, because we always like to talk about growing and glowing. So if you could talk about difficult clients that you worked through, that helped you build your confidence, that led you to have the strength to be like a spa owner today. I know there's probably some wild ones.
Oh, yeah.
Anything along that vibe.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to learn and grow, you listen. I'm going to hook Jenny up to get snatched real quick. Slay, slay, slay.
Probably some of the most...
Were they kids? Parents? Were they like parents of kids?
No, not really. I mean, it really is just like when people come in and they have
perms?
black hair and they want it platinum blonde, or, you know, and you have to let them know that they're probably not going to get that in one setting. Like it's gonna be a process.
And they get so mad.
And
they're like, I'll rip my hair out on my own.
or your hair's gonna be laying on the floor when we're done, and I don't want to do that. So I think anybody that's wanting to change their hair from a dark color to a really light color, you just got to go into it knowing that it's going to be a process. It's not going to happen in one session. Or people that just want their hair super, super long, but they want to do something different, but they don't really want to cut any length, and they don't really want to do any color. And you're like, okay, well, if you want something different, we're going to have to do something different. So those are some of the things. Just over the years, like, learning from my mistakes too, like just really having a good consultation and It's like what a client envisions in their mind and the words that they use to describe what they're wanting to do with their hair sometimes isn't necessarily translating. I mean, I've had people come in that have actually drawn like pictures of what they wanted their hair to look like, and but honestly, pictures help a lot. Like if I could see a picture of um, like a real person of how, you know, that it can at least be an inspiration picture. I always tell them it's never going to look exactly like the picture because their hair is different, you know, their face is different, and sometimes people are just looking at the face of the person in the photo and they think that, oh, that person, I like their face and I want to look like that person, so if they get their hair like that person, then they're going to look like that. And you know, it's the amount of hair you have, the texture of the hair, the density of the hair. Is it curly? Is it straight? So many differences in hair. Hair's interesting, and you, even though I've done hair for as long as I have, I still learn something new all the time. That's one of the things I do love about doing hair, is that it's really never the same thing, and you can do almost exactly the same thing on several different people and it's going to look different on everyone. It's awesome. Been a great career for me. I'm so thankful to do what I do, but it's also it is physically demanding, and it can be emotionally demanding. It can be stressful because of, for some reason, sometimes even just like hair color and stuff will just go rogue and just do something totally unexpected, and then you got to be on your feet, you know, trying to figure out how to correct it. And sometimes people will tell you that they haven't done anything to their hair as far as chemicals go. And I had that happen one time where someone said that they hadn't done anything, they hadn't put anything on their hair. Well, they put sun in on it. And so when I highlighted it, the chemical reaction with it turned it green. So that was fun. That was early on in my career. Yeah, that was pretty scary. I ended up having a client with green hair. Luckily, she had a good attitude about it because I was freaking out. But we got it fixed, and she was fine. But some people, I think they're just not going to be happy. I mean, some people will tell you that, like, they've never been happy with anything any hairstylist has ever done to their hair. So, therefore, that, you know, checks a little box and tells you there's a good chance they might not like what you do either. But I've gotten to the point in my career where all the people, mostly, that I don't take any new clients anymore. Really, I mean, rarely. And, you know, I know them, they know me, I know their hair, we have good communication. So it's not like, you know, a brand new person coming in off the street, not knowing anything about what they have on their hair or their personality, what they really like, what's going to suit their lifestyle. You know, that's difficult, and early on in your career, that's mostly what you're doing. But as time goes by, you build those relationships with people, you build the trust, you learn about their life, they learn about your life, and they become your friends. So when people ask me what the favorite part of my job is, I usually just tell them that it's the relationships that you build. I have some really, really good friends that I've met through doing their hair, and I'm so thankful for them. So these days, I really don't get those super difficult clients anymore because, like I said, it's just I'm seeing pretty much the same people. But I'm booked out pretty far, so that's part of the reason why I don't take any new clients as well. And I'm slowing down a little bit because I've been, like we said earlier, for, was it 38 years, I think. So, standing on my feet for a lot of years, doing this job, at some point you have to start slowing down a little bit. So I'm at that point, and it's nice to just, work for 6 or 7 hours and be done. I used to work for 10 and 12 hours, but I really don't care to do that at this point. But some of the women at my salon, they're still building their clientele, so they do work a little bit more than I do, because they're still building. So be nice to your hairstylist, because most of us do work pretty hard. It's not an easy job, but it's a good job. So if there's anyone out there thinking of going into the hair business, cosmetology, I'd say go for it. I mean, it afforded me a house in Zionsville that it's, a nice house. It's not like a mansion, but I was a single mom and I own a home and raised my son, being a cosmetologist. So for the young men and women out there that have thought about doing that, you can have a good career being a cosmetologist, and it's fun. It's the best job, really. I mean, Ella's job is really pretty cool too. I guess I should say career. It's one of the best careers, I think. It's amazing because you make people feel good and help make them look and feel their very best. I actually have that saying on my stairs at my salon. It says, take these steps towards looking and feeling your very best. Because that's what we're about, helping people look and feel their very best. Just like what Ella's doing with me. Just amazing.
Girl, you are phenomenal. You're teaching everybody all the things.
Could you hear me?
They're loving it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm just so grateful for you guys. They're like, what the fuck? Who's this lady under the towel? Hi, I'm back.
I'm just a mouth under here.
She's teaching. Hey, if you didn't hear that, that game wasn't for you. If you heard it, you're welcome. Usually the game is to be sold, not told. And if you were not paying attention to that, that's okay. I'm back. Here's my face. And my wig.
That's right.
Super cute. It's so nice outside here today.
It is.
People aren't paying attention to the road and stuff, so we just in a vibe. I told you it's a live streaming day. All my live streaming babes, we have a certain relaxation and respect amongst our time, I'm like, sure, babe, whatever. After the beat, I'll be back. Hi, Jamie. Do you guys like my wig? I literally was talking to one of my friends the other day, and I was like, I wasn't talking. I was thinking this first. I literally put it in my Bird app, the Finch app, and I was like, I think I did talk to you about that on the live when I was talking about don't cut your hair because of a relationship. Weren't we doing that on a live? We were chatting
Maybe.
about
I don't know.
She's just
I
being
slept
zen.
since then.
She slept. So one of my friends was like, I want to cut it. She's going through a divorce. I'm like, baby. She does. She has a very cute little button nose. So it does, you know. She showed me a picture of it. But I was like, oh my gosh. She told me the day after. She came in for an appointment. And we went to go have coffee after. And I'm like, okay. Girl, I trust you. You always cute. But I literally just put this on my bird app 3 days ago. And it make a video about like, girl, just because you're mad at that man, do not cut your hair.
Yeah.
And, like, what are your thoughts on that?
You better.
Have you
wait
ever
until-
talked anybody out of it, or like?
I mean, I just tell them, you know, you just really want to make sure you're really sure before you take that step. I mean, think about it. Don't just.
She's
like,
a
do it
long
on a whim.
hair specialist, so I knew she would have a brilliant, wise answer to that. Look how good this wig looks on me. Like, what?
So cute.
Wigs are so freaking cute.
They
Guess
are.
what? My hair is still very long, very cute, very healthy.
It's amazing how much it changes the way you look. Yeah.
Right? And you can just, dude, this wig was like $30 on Amazon. Go to my Amazon storefront. Find yourself, oh no, this wig was not from Amazon. This one was from King's Beauty. They have them all over. In the hood, go find the hood, and you will find King's Beauty. And some of like the old lady wigs I have found, I look the freaking hottest in. You know why though? Because my bone structure is phenomenal. So just because I can pull off short hair doesn't mean I want it all the time. But in my early 20s, I had a vibe. And, you know, it's a vibe that we're working on cleansing. But it, you know, sometimes it serves us. The same reason why I got fat on purpose. I'm like, all right, bitch, you think you're something, something? Well, I'm going to do this and let's see who's still hotter. And it's still going to be me. But also, I don't need to punish my hair for that.
Right?
You know, I'm like, I will get fat on purpose. Then what? Then you're going to talk less. And I'm going to be right. So, gosh, we're going through like an Aries portal right now with the eclipses. Working on being healthy people. Hello, F12 Duo. Welcome to the Busties Club. I'm back. I know we were talking to one of my other besties. Some deep stuff. Deep. Here's the thing about all the people, to be on a live, you have to be invited. You cannot ask. If you ask, the answer is no. I'm just going to be like, this girl got some wisdom. This boy got some wisdom to share. This guy is smart. This girl is smart. Like, we can connect and just be our honest selves, just like my normal appointments are. Because I learned so much from my clients over the last 11 years, just as I learned from them. So we're just picking the chosen ones. The chosen ones, where we can all learn and grow and glow together. She is chosen.
Wasn't that like in that, you know, with Buzz Lightyear?
Did you say
Toy Story?
I'm really a shiny black person? That's a weird comment. I just had to read that out loud so people could see it later. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know what to say to that. Let's say I'm a huge YouTuber. A boy proposes. How will you know he really loves you or not? I'm really not into marriage so much. Actually, Jenny, who is here, like, I mean, she's married and they have 5 kids, and I love that for her. I love it. But it just seems kind of like a trap. Because I grew up Mormon. So literally they raised all the girls to be like I got a full ride scholarship to be a doctor. And that's when I knew that I'm going to be kind as I can. Because I do have still friends. No, we're going to be, if I'm going to be kind as I can, I'm going to be honest. It's a freaking cult. Run, bitch, run. If I really want to be kind, like, get the fuck out of that cult, bitch. Because they were telling me I got a full ride scholarship. I'm like, I gotta be a doctor. They're like, well, in like the most brainwashed version of something that you can say, it's very important for the women to go to school at BYU so you can teach the children. So I've always like hard ran from that. I'm not into unnecessary contracts. I'm an expert in writing prenuptial agreements for business concepts. Like, I mean, I will definitely even do even better for marriage. I couldn't even see myself. I need a dowry. I need land. I need a lot of cash. Or I'm not freaking doing it. I'm a life cycle 33. I got a lot of god babies. I got a lot of nieces and nephews. A lot of little nuggets that love me. Now, a lot of them are 20. They're like, can we go see Ella? Can we go see Ella? And they're like in their 20s. And I'm like, I love you so much. But they're still like my kids. And I might not be in a vibe to mess with them like that. I'm like, wait till my yard gets and you can come to Auntie Ella's. That's my vibe. I'm Auntie Ella.
In my backyard.
In the bath, we'll play in the view. Like, no, I do need new, because I have a lot of really fun toys in my house. Like, the only people who are close to me who can play with. But, you know, some of them are very old and, like, they don't have the same safety procedures on them. So, yeah, if we're doing that, I have to have one of my attorney friends write up, not just, we need an NDA, we need, like, a release, an injury release form. And there was one other thing that we need. We won't always need these. A press release. So there will be 3 forms. Everyone will sign the injury release form. Depending on what we're doing that day, you will sign one of the others. Baby, Flora, her neck is red because I've been rubbing it for a long time. And both of us are white people, and when you rub Caucasian skin, it turns pink. Very pink. Good question, though. We're increasing circulation. We have not put anything on her skin that is, like, caustic or acidic that's going to burn her skin off. Great question.
Good.
Because a lot of people don't know, you know? Thank you, Keisha.
I definitely don't want to be burning my skin off.
No, we're not doing
Worked
that.
so hard for.
No, I mean, sometimes people burn, like, but I haven't used chemical peels in years. The one mildly invasive procedure I will use, and not ever without microcurrent, is microneedling. Calvin, of course she knows I'm filming. She gets a very good deal.
Yeah.
Extremely good deal. Extremely good. But she's entertaining, and she's gorgeous as a soul and a person. She's very wise. Wisdom only comes from experience. So she adds a lot of value to the growing and glowing and learning vibe of what we do on this channel. And she's so sweet. She's so sweet. Like, we just have so much fun afterwards. I'll be like, okay, like, literally, she came in at, like, what was it, like 6 one time? And we did do, like, a 2-hour live stream. So we were done at 8. And then I left here at 10:30. Like, where did the time even go? We were doing tarot cards and just sharing and learning and growing and glowing. Just the whole vibe here. Also, I'm a Reiki master, and I did judo when I was younger. So there's a lot of different modalities that I just, I'm autistic, it just connects. Okay, I know where this spot is, I know where this spot is. Even though the first spots I learned were how to, like, disarm and kill people. Now I use them in a more profitable way. Oh my gosh, I totally look like Aunt Carol right now. Andrew, are you on the chat? Send this to Aunt Carol. I love her. Hey, KK. We love you so much. You're so sweet. What's up, Keisha? Baby, definitely subscribe to the Ella channel. Subscribe to Keisha's channel. This is a place we can all grow and glow and connect together. I love it that you guys become friends and you guys, like, subscribe to each other's channels. Like, that's what life's about.
Wait, did you say that you grew up Mormon?
I did. Did you just now hear that? You're just like, I'm just now processing.
Yes, I'm processing.
You're like, what? Like, Mormon. Like, you know, a lot of us run the other way.
Like,
you're like, do I know Mormons? What are they
well,
like?
I do, but I'm thinking, like,
I'm an escaped
from
Mormon.
to
What? Oh gosh. Oh goodness. We're gonna. Should I get it or should I?
No, I don't.
I think I'll find it later. They're slow.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's that time of year again. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's nothing for you to know about children. Yes, Vivek, we all glow together. If you want to learn how your skin can glow too, you can either make an appointment or subscribe or both. Because I teach you all my secrets. I show you my ugliest face, literally. Like, I asked some girl, she's like, what are your filters? I don't know. I'm like, I literally sent her a bunch of stuff. YouTube, you don't use filters. Do I have good light? Yes. The key to looking good on camera all the time, and all of my clients, when they come in for the first time, I take pictures of them in the light and in the dark. because I want all of my art pieces to look phenomenal, both in the light and in the dark. And we work with that together. We don't. Nobody else has to see your pictures but us. So if you want to see products that I recommend, my first of all, grapeseed oil, sesame seed oil, period, grapeseed first. Just get that. I can't tell you how many people have like detoxed off of medical products that were burning their face and causing so many problems, which is grapeseed oil.
Which
In
that's
a
what I've
dark-
been using.
And it's have you felt improvements from
I
that?
think so, yeah.
Yeah. I like the sesame oil for more dehydrated skin. I do custom oil blends. So I'm like, I have my own product line, but I'm also, I just want what works. I don't care if I make it. It's very expensive to make a product. It's like $10,000 in development from the beginning. So, you know, if I can find something that I like more and I don't have to spend that, like at the end of the day, I just care about being like young and cute and feeling great forever. And I'll just
Right.
share that with my clients. So
Right.
one thing I've been in love with, you knew that I was like mixing my own beef tallow stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then I found one on TikTok that was even better.
Mm.
I mean, it was even better. I just, you know, I had to do the scheduling thing. I got busy.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody's already mixed it up and I can buy it, I'm here for
There
it.
you go.
Very much about the beef tallow. Like literally, I've been able to wear that. It's almost like the consistency of coconut oil, but it's more correct to our own skin.
Mm.
Dare me for asking, because I just thought of this in this moment right now. But so my father, who is he's one of my guardian angels now. He's no longer on earth. Bless his soul, lucky motherfucker. He had a lot more powers over there. Anyway, so he got in a horrible accident in his Corvette like a long time ago. And he had a huge hole in his back. So he had a circle in the middle of his back, probably right where your heart chakra was. There was actually pig skin. This probably happened in like the 70s or something. So I'm wondering, like, everybody's doing the beef tallow right now. But what about pig tallow? Because why were they using pig skin and not beef skin? They were using pig skin because it's more closely to humans. So if they're using beef tallow to love on our skin, because, like, I mean, look at this glow, baby. Obviously, I do these treatments and stuff, but the beef tallow is it. For hydration, abso-freaking-lutely. So that just popped into my mind. You're going to have to remind me later.
About the pig tallow?
Pig tallow. Because
Yeah.
isn't... And then also, is pig tallow just a rendered down version of bacon grease? I don't know. We're going to ask a chemist about this later. This is why we learn and grow and glow together. And you cannot learn or grow or glow without asking questions. Or what are you doing?
True.
That's how we learn more. That's why I love you guys so much. The golden phone. Oh, you want to talk on the golden phone? Let me call my dad right now. Hello. Hello. Oh, he's busy. He saw some things that people were trying to do when I wasn't looking. So, I'm sure we'll find out about it later. That's what's good about doing favors for people on both sides of the veil. That's why you should always be nice to me. How's your son?
He's good.
He's so sweet.
Yeah, he is sweet.
I hear that from you and Emily. I've never met him personally, but
Yeah, I have to show
I
you.
hear that he's sweet and a hard worker.
Yeah.
Yes, we need more of those on
Right.
Earth. For sure. Keisha said you're very pretty. Aria, thank you. I'm funny because I've healed from trauma.
Mm.
We all can. You can heal or you can deflect. A mix of both is fine, but hopefully it's more healing.
All right.
Keisha's so pretty. I just love her vibe. So we're doing a non-invasive face sculpting. This is your 7th time. She's halfway through. I think I definitely posted the pictures on Instagram, Ella Bardo 1111, if you want to check those out. But a lot of people don't understand a lot of the sculpting is very like energy healing wise. And because we've done so much of the facial sculpting with a frequency specific microcurrent before, a lot of the spots are moving. We can't do that the first time. We got to do a lot of demolition with the microcurrent. This part is relaxing. It is a wig. Isn't it cute?
I love it.
I love it. I love my hair. I want to grow it down to my knees. But it's also fun to be like a little pixie. Do I look like a Tinkerbell?
Mm-hmm.
A little Tinkerbell, a little Marilyn. So that's what this was like $30. $30. Here's the key to wigs. You got to get one with bangs or a side bang. If it goes straight down the middle, you can obviously tell it's a wig, which is fine, but you're going to want to wear like a hat with that. Just gave this whole tutorial to my friend and her auntie over the phone. Her auntie's so sweet. Yeah, she was so... We definitely value people's privacy here so much. Like, you know, that's why I love it that we're here on YouTube now. You don't even have to have, like, some kind of facial thing. You can learn. Nobody has to know. You can send me super chats. Nobody has to know. Feeling intense.
Mm-hmm.
In the forehead. She had a lot of lines in her forehead when we first started. Do that beef tallow. I got one. You're gonna get it. You're gonna take it. Did you order the collagen yet?
Oh.
You gotta order the collagen. That's
collagen, but
it's not the same. This one makes
Yeah.
your own collagen. There's 28 different types of collagen that your body produces.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the collagen. Plus your clients will buy it up.
Yeah.
Your eyes make collagen. All replacement types are 1 and 2. I'm not saying if you love the collagen replacement that you're taking, keep taking it, it's fine. But like, if something's helping your body make its own collagen, then it's also helping the receivers of that collagen and how they use it also work better. And I've used a lot of different... I've used collagen back in the day when I was young, but I looked older than I do now because I'm really good at my job. The only type of collagen you could take was 6 giant horse pills. I mean, these pills were this big. Like, how is that even going to dissolve in your body? Doesn't make sense. So then they had powders you could mix into your smoothies. Now they have liquids. So I had another liquid that I was taking, which I could definitely feel a difference because then it's more bioavailable. It's like the science of biohacking. If you'd like to know more about that, you should definitely subscribe and turn on all your notifications because the live streams are where like all of the tea comes out, all of the treasure. I like the red pants too. I have a red jacket that goes with it, but it was like too much red. We're just gonna have to do like a red and black. So when I switched to this new type of collagen that activates your body to make its own, a lot of my food allergies went away. Because collagen, your organs are made of collagen, joints. Usually type 1, it'll help with ligaments and tendons and skin. Type 2 helps with hair. But there's 28 different types. There's even collagen in your eyes. And I've been blind since I was like 10. So we need all the collagen and everywhere it goes, all the types. Do I still eat bone marrow every day? Yes. I just posted a video about that the other day. Do I still eat bone broth? Yes.
Do you make your own?
I have before. But not usually. There's the company that I used to get the liquid collagen from. They have a powdered collagen bone broth with vitamin C. And I'll make my own, like I'll do the bone broth, but I'll mix like 2 packs in there of that. So it's only the type 1. But like I say, like I use the other one and it like activates everything. Type 1 is for skin, ligaments, tendons. The older we get. I know a lot of people think that we just like focus on aesthetics here, but like here's the biggest part of aesthetics. Being able to move your body for a long time and not be in pain.
Right.
People don't realize that. It's not just about being cute. What's going to keep you cute is not having a painful look on your face.
Yeah, I was going to say everything's connected, right?
Being able to move your body. So that's a lot. That's why we focus on learning and growing and glowing here. Hi, Grace. Jessica wants to know if it hurts.
A little bit.
She said a little bit. She got a lot of lines up here, though. We're doing a lot of retraining of the muscles and getting rid of a lot of toxins. When you first came, what was your area that you wanted to focus on the most? The chin.
Mm-hmm.
That's looking after seeing your before and afters from last time.
Mm-hmm.
We impressed.
Yeah.
Very impressed. I forgot what she looked like too. Because I always have like an end goal. I see like what your bones are, and I would just want to get rid of everything that's not your bones. So I forget about what we're doing too. So I was so glad we took those pictures. I'm like, oh my gosh, so impressed.
Right.
So impressed. Do I like SpongeBob? Like, who doesn't like SpongeBob? That's crazy. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet, Keisha. Mr. Krabs.
He doesn't like SpongeBob, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, we like SpongeBob. We're not here for Mr. Krabs. Thank God neither one of us have to be employed, so we don't have to deal with Mr. Krabs. And she's not a Mr. Krabs type boss, and I retired from employees. So if somebody looks like a Mr. Krabs, we just pretend we don't see them and we walk the other way. That's the best thing to do. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't have my contacts in that day. I'm glad you had a great day. You know, I'm glad you saw me. I'm sure that was the light of your life. Am I wrong?
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, I try to stay away from Mr. Krabs too.
Yeah, we just only give our time and energy to people we enjoy. Are we growing together? Are we glowing together? Are we learning together? If we're doing any of those things, then let's keep doing it. If not, I'm going to go somewhere else where that's happening. Maybe we'll connect again in another life. Who knows?
There you go.
Who knows? It's up to God. It's not my business.
Mm-hmm.
My business is to hang out with beautiful women like this, help them be more beautiful. It's not even necessarily helping them be, like I am on the outside, but we're just getting rid of the toxic bullshit that's keeping them from be their best selves.
Right.
We're not changing anyone. We're just it's like ancient treasure. It's like archaeology, you know? We're like, what kind of stress, what kind of bullshit, what kind of blah, 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 blah that builds up in our face throughout our whole lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
And I just get rid of that. It's really more of an energy healing session that happens to make you look better.
Right.
But it is intense.
When I was talking to your audience a while ago, I was telling them that at my salon, on my steps, it says, like on the front side of the steps, it says, take these steps towards looking and feeling your very best.
Yes, that's what we're all about. And so much about that is energetically, too. You know, I have certain clients that I've just, like, not necessarily fired, but I'm just, like, you know, maybe raise the prices on them or something.
Right.
Maybe stop giving them a discount because, like, they don't, like, you know, you're not going to be, like, making your body like trash and then expect me to fix that every week and not pay extra. No, we want to be working with people who want to glow and grow and learn together. Right. So that's fine if you want to do that, but you are paying full price and you better be tipping me very well.
Mm-hmm.
Stitch, like Lilo and Stitch. Stitch is so cute. Isn't he? He's kind of like an alien and a little bit like a panda.
Right.
We're here for it.
Adorable.
Is that what you're talking about, Lilo and Stitch? Or stitching things. I do have a sewing machine. I have an embroidery machine, actually. Had it for almost 2 years. I gotta make time to use it. I don't have time. I need to delegate somebody else to do it. Yes! Yes! Stitch is so cool. Oh, who's the hot man from that? That's my type. Who's the guy? Is it her dad or her older brother or something? The real buff one. The real...
Yeah.
Mom. It's something with... Mau. Mauma. I don't freaking know.
It seems like it starts with an M, though.
I think it does start with an M. He's like real buff. And he'd be like surfing and stuff. Yeah.
That's your type.
That's my type.
Little cartoon guy.
He doesn't exist.
Exactly.
My type doesn't exist. If you can't bench press me, then we gotta go. If I can put you in a headlock, then now you're my princess. If you put me in my masculine energy when I'm hanging around you, I am mi lindita, my pretty little girl. That's how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
How do I put live? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. I think you have to have like 1,000 subscribers and then you can go live. Bye, Butsy Edits. We love you. Yes, Liz, this is microcurrent, not micro or current, and it's frequency specific microcurrent, so it does so much more than regular microcurrent. Hayden, you got in a fight at school. What happened? Did you win? Thank you, Keisha. You're so sweet. Why the Wig? If you want to see Why the Wig, you got to go watch my earlier lives from today. We did a little mini hair restoration. Well, it's not a hair restoration because my hair already looks amazing. But I do a scalp treatment on my hair that makes it grow faster and thicker. It makes new hair grow, which definitely gives volume at the root. But we have made hair grow back from literally nothing. So we did that. But then it's a castor oil base at my scalp. So I like to steam that right in by wearing a wig. And I usually do this more in the winter, but I didn't do it that much. I don't know why. So how cute is this? I'm feeling very Tinkerbell right now. Wigs are so fun. Because all of us girls have that feminine urge to like chop all our hair off, color it a different color. But it's an urge, not like you really want to do it forever.
Right.
You know, like she's a long hair specialist, spa owner. She's been doing hair for 40 years. And like she could make a lot more money off of it. Like, sure, cut your hair, da, da, da. But that's why I love her, is because she's a real artist. Not just of hair, but like of the soul. So baby, do you really want to do that though? Maybe just get a wig. Like this was like $30. And try it out for a little bit before you make a commitment. We already know you're probably real bad at your choices and commitment if you want to cut your hair over a guy. Like, I mean, that's just math. So maybe before you make a commitment to cut all your beautiful hair off, try some wigs.
There you go.
I had my hair all kinds of bright colors. After my first marriage. No, I was never dumb enough to get married.
I was gonna
But
say,
I was
were
with
you married?
but I was with this guy for like 9 years.
Oh.
Literally after 7, I asked one of my attorney, like what do you call it? Family law attorney, divorce attorneys. She does family. And I was like, yo, like we need an agreement that says we're breaking up at 7 years because I'm not gonna be common law married to him. Like absolutely not. Should have been a sign that was like, if you know, if I said at 7 years, if I don't want to be common law married to you, like maybe we should love each other from a distance,
Right.
and be grateful for our experiences together. But anyway, 2 more years. Apparently, they don't have common law marriage in Indiana.
I didn't know that.
I did because of that experience.
Yeah.
That's how I figured it out. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna be Oprah. Like, you can be Stedman, but we ain't get married.
Right.
You know, maybe be a Elon and we can talk about it. But still, I don't know. I feel like that kind of like jinxes things.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's just my perspective from growing up Mormon. But most of these dudes, they just want to catch a girl, catch a lady, catch a woman. You can't catch a lady or a woman like that at all.
I told you about that show that I've been watching, right?
No.
It's like, I don't know. It's, anyway.
What is it? No,
It's
don't
called-
anyway. Tell us about it.
It's like one of those mindless things, but it's
Mindless
Love
is
is
good.
Blind.
Oh, okay. So I don't watch those kind of
Uh-huh.
shows, but I watch certain YouTubers
Okay.
who talk shit about those shows.
Oh, really?
So they'll tell you the full hour of the thing and they'll talk shit about it in a
Mm.
funny way in like 12 to 20 minutes.
I mean, some of those people end up getting married and they never even like met each other, and
That is
they stay
wild.
together.
Really?
Some of them, yeah.
I like to see the after. I like to see the results of it. I'm a results focused person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to send you, there's one. If you guys want to look for more fun YouTubers, you guys always ask me what my favorite YouTubers are. Okay, I love My Thoughts, THOTS. She's a little potato. Very cutesy. I really kind of want to collab with her. Not kind of. I definitely want to collab with her. Because sometimes she talks negatively about her, like, appearance and stuff. And I know I can help her feel so hot. And she's so fucking funny and cute and beautiful on the inside. And everybody go tell My Thoughts that she should collaborate with me. But she's a potato. And she be talking crazy about anything that's on TLC. Very cool. Very, like, sometimes that mind-numbing stuff, it's, like, very healing, you know?
Yeah.
And then she's got a bestie. It's a panda. It's like a cartoon panda called Boba Belly. Both of those are so freaking hilarious. You don't have to. I've never watched a full TLC show in my life. Never thought that I ever would. Until quarantine, we had nothing else to do. Who else makes fun of that stuff? Wine Box Poppy. That's for adults because he gives the cusses. So, but also hilarious. And I'm an Aries. I just don't have time for that. Like I get so like, you know, we just don't have time. So like, tell me the whole story. And autism.
Oh, you mean
whatever
that
other
show?
things? Yeah.
Yeah.
So another thing that I'm obsessed with on YouTube, they're called movie shorts? It's usually some AI thing before AI was big, but it's like they're going to tell you the whole movie in like 12 minutes.
Mm.
Now, I might still go watch it later.
Mm-hmm.
But explain to me why you are worth 2 hours of my time. My time and energy is expensive.
Right.
Tell me in 12 minutes when I'm focusing on something else. I'm going to halfway pay attention to it. And if it seems interesting, then maybe I'll go watch it. Hi, Melissa. We are doing a non-invasive face sculpting today. It's her 7th session. I feel like when we're talking more, you don't focus on the pain on your forehead.
Maybe.
Is that true? Okay, yeah.
Maybe I just got numb.
Or not. Either way is fine. But literally, if my clients don't talk to me, I forget they're humans. I'm like, just art piece.
Yeah.
More.
I
And
mean,
like some
I
people
did that
try to
with
be
hair.
tough. In the beginning, that happened, right? You try to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, don't be tough. Like, I need to know. Am I killing you or not? Because
Yeah.
otherwise, you are a piece of clay
Mm-hmm.
that does not have feelings. And I'm just going to make you look so hot as quick as possible.
I mean, my mom tells me sometimes when I do her hair, there's a person under here.
Really? Oh, you've told me that before.
Yeah.
I'm your payback from your mom.
That's right.
My mom's a dental hygienist, so she was like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, this is similar to like cleaning stuff out of the teeth, but nah. I was like their assistant once back in college. And like one time, so that was fine if I'm just answering the phone, if I'm taking money, you know what I mean? It was like 18, 19, something like that. So then she was like, hey, do you want to come chart this stuff? I'm like, whatever. I mean, like, how hard can it be? You're just going to tell me to like put an X or an O on C4. It seems like Battleship to me. It's kind of like Battleship. C4, R22, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, the 3rd time I went to go help her, she had the little sucky thing, and it sucked a tooth right out, and it released this smell
Oh.
that was like a long death. Okay, it wasn't a quick death. It was like that had been dead for a long time. And I went and threw up. I'm like, nah, don't ever ask me to do that again. I will clean a toilet first. Like, I'm helpful. I know you're paying me. I'm young. I'm grateful. I can be good with the clients, but no. Jeez Louise. And it's so funny because we all have our different types, right? So, like, my mom is like, I don't know how you work on people's bodies like this.
Right.
I'm a Michelangelo. I love sculpting bodies and making them hot. They don't smell weird when I sculpt them. Nah, they clean.
Unless if you pop a pimple or something, that might smell bad.
Not like that,
No.
though. Not like that.
Ugh.
And she's like, oh, I was like, well, Mom, like, yours is worse. You're like cleaning out people's mouths. She's like, I don't think it's worse. I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad we both found our calling.
Right.
Because I don't want to do that. And I do need to go make an appointment again, though. It's past time. Past time. But I want to have enough time to use the microcurrent to regrow my gums for like at least 3 weeks. So my mom's coming on Sunday. We're going to go hang out for my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're going to
You
go to
just
the
had a
art
birthday,
museum.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah. So
So your mom doesn't live here?
she lives on the south side.
Okay.
South side.
South side.
But she does not travel. South side is like, it might as well be Georgia for... We had to talk her into getting a new car too, thank goodness. So she doesn't have any excuses. Except this does kind of hurt, but... I'm like, look, if you don't want to do this, you know, go lift some weights. You know, honestly, everybody needs to lift weights, especially women. It increases your bone density.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to give her a little break because we've been going hard on that forehead. That's the forehead and the jaw. The forehead's looking better. I literally bought more beef tallow. You're buying some today.
Okay.
Because that has
Can I
helped.
just put it when I go to bed or when I get up in the morning? Or...
You know, like, I wear it and I don't really need makeup. Like, today I just put weight on makeup on a live stream for the live streams because I'm wearing a wig because it's fun. You know, a lot like today, I just put lip stuff on and just the tallow, and it makes it glow. And literally, I remember I told you about the stickers before.
Oh yeah,
the stickers. So I don't even since I've been using the beef tallow for a little over a month. I don't feel like I can go to sleep without a sticker and not have a line.
Okay.
Which that's never happened in 9 years. So, but I am interested. I didn't forget about our conversation we're having about the pig tallow. I don't know who can we ask that knows more about that. I'm manifesting it. That's what wisdom is. It's like, I don't know. First of all, being quick to be like, I don't know. But where can we go find that answer at?
I mean, maybe.
That's
Google.
wisdom.
I don't know. You can Google it.
I think that's going to be a person thing.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a person thing. Okay. So we're going to let her tranquilo for a minute. Ah, this is so hot. Because we've been going rough on that forehead for sure. And then we're going for the jawline.
Okay.
I don't like the Squid Games. I only like to play games where both of us win. If it's not a win-win, I'm not interested. So Squid Games is like literally the exact opposite of any game that I would want to play. Because I'll just black out and kill everyone and win from the beginning. And that's no fun. You know, I want to learn and grow and glow together. It's literally at the top of the page. So I don't like the Squid Game Kings. I don't want anybody to die. I want us to, like, if we're wrong, that we've learned some kind of healing thing from it and we can make each other better. Oh, thank you, Bloke. I think I earned this. I mean, not just on Earth, but before I came down here. It's only one of my first times as a woman. Thank you, Starlight. It's a wig. I didn't get it on Amazon, but I'm going to find someone that looks like that so you guys can get one too. I got this at Beauty For You in Castleton, Indiana. This thing is technically Indianapolis, but Beauty For You. One of my longtime favorite wig places. Because we be growing that hair. Long and strong. Yes, and we love to build the curves in all the right places. Extra snatched. I just went down a size. This is actually it is a waist shaper, but it's actually like back support first. So it actually separates like your like spine and your hips. It's built for, oh my gosh, I just felt something pop. Like you can wear this and it's giving you a workout while you're wearing it. Instead of a lot of times you'll be bending and moving in certain ways and it'll cause more damage. This makes everything better. Thank you. I am so sweet.
Cough like this last time I was here.
We haven't even touched your neck yet. That's just stuff draining from your forehead. We eat all the time, baby. You can't have a booty like this if you don't eat. What? No, eating is good for you. You just gotta eat the right things. Protein, protein, protein. We look extra snatched today though, don't we? I have a little red jacket that goes with it, but it was like too much red. We're gonna have to stick to the red and black with this vibe. You kicked somebody in the jaw? What for? What did they do? Thank you, squiggly language I don't understand. I wish I knew what kind of language that is, but I'm going to assume that you said nice things. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to switch this. What do we have it on? We had it on red. Not red, but like red, like the color red, not on a red. So now, behind the scenes, we've also been enlightening her intuition. Because this one obviously has psychic powers. If you didn't know, let me tell you, she does. I've told her. That's how we end up ending the chat at 8:30 and not leaving here till 10:30. For her birthday, we're going to get her some tarot cards. I'm wishing you good luck, Car School 5. Edelyn, of course. How could I forget that name? You broke somebody's arm yesterday, too. How are you not in jail, though, Hayden? That's why you got to go to martial arts, because they got to teach you to... Just because you can hurt people doesn't mean you should.
Right.
It's always best to use diplomacy and scare them away with your looks and your words so that you don't have to get physical with people. How did 5 of you break people's arms today? I'm not buying it.
5 people broke people's arms today. Wow.
They broke your arm the week before. Did you break it with your cast? I'm just saying, it's not necessary. Violence is not necessary. That's the most important part about going to a discipline focused place of martial arts.
Sorry.
It's okay. It happens. She's not getting me sick. She's just draining. We went hard on that forehead today. And we did go hard on the neck with just my magical hands. Which sometimes they're even more powerful than the ones. No, I'm just kidding. They work best with them. Maybe one day they will be. Not with your cast. You had to fight a Karen today over bread. First of all, baby, most people should not be eating American bread anyway. So I would have just walked away and let her keep the bread. It would probably give her cellulite anyway. Maybe choose a cucumber. Cucumber with cheese, maybe some prosciutto. So this is Dawn. It's her 6th time. She's been on the live stream.
7th.
Was last time 6? 7th time. She's been on every single live stream for her whole thing. Karens be crazy. Karens be caring and Karening. Nobody got time for that. My hair kind of looks like... Is my hair Karening today?
A little bit. But
It is a little bit Karening. No, the Karen has the spikes in the back, though.
Yeah.
No. It's a little bit... I could never be a Karen. Hi, Faith. We're doing non-invasive face sculpting. Hi, Car School.
I do feel bad for the good Karens out there, though. You know.
No, yeah, I have a handful of Karens that are cool. That were friends before the whole Karen thing was a thing. Starlight's gonna send you straight. She's gonna send you straight to the timeout. You better be nice. I don't care if you troll. I like it when you troll if you're trolling in a funny way, though. If you just be running your mouth or spamming things, then Starlight's gonna put you in the timeout.
Starlight?
Yeah, she's one of our mods today. Starlight doesn't play. Hayden said she's gonna put you in the timeout too. We don't play that. We do like funny. We do like to troll them back, though. That is fun. Faith wants to know if you're okay.
I'm great.
She's doing great. I know she was choking earlier. My hands were not touching her while she was choking. I'm just saying, we got it on live.
Definitely, I think you're right. Something's draining.
It is. A lot of people undervalue the time and the energy of what the frequency does. There's a very important reason why we do yin and yang time. So we were able to make so much progress today at the beginning of her experience by just moving stuff out of her neck because we've already done 6 sessions with the frequency. So a lot of that is broken up. It's easy to move. It's easy to flow. And yeah, it's still going. Then we did a lot on the forehead. The forehead has been a personal... Because your skin on your forehead is very thin. I'm just saying that we're not making... I'm just saying that has been a personal challenge of mine. Even after 11 years of experience here, Miami, there was a lot of lines there and it was thin. It was almost as thin as eye skin. So I always wanted to still be delicate with it. Now, because every time she does the frequency-specific microcurrent, we're increasing collagen production. We're increasing elastin production. It's a little thicker. Things are moving better, so we were able to be a little bit more aggressive with it today. Keisha wants to know, how have you been?
I've been great.
She said she's been great.
I'm looking so young.
She's looking extra long. She's looking young and snatched.
In the face. We'll have to
At
work
the
on
same
the body
time.
later.
Yeah, she might work on the body later. We never know. How could she not, though? Because look how good her face looks. That's what happens with all my clients. It's a good and the bad thing. Because, like, so with her clients, everybody's always going to need a haircut, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once they find, same thing with eyelash extensions or nails. Once you find somebody you love, you're just staying with them forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing about a lot of my clients is, like, we get them to where all their dreams come true and they don't need me as much.
Right.
So then we always need more clients. Or we're working on the next thing. But then we can work on the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And then maybe I just see them, like, every, like, 6 months or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they're always like, what can we do next?
Right?
What can we do next? Whatever you want, baby. Whatever you want, princess. I will say that, but then I'll also be, a lot of times people will have an idea of what they should do next based on, like, what society is telling them and stuff.
Mm.
But then I see this a lot in the jawline. This was backwards for you. Because you wanted to focus more on the jaw. Of course I want to focus on the jawline.
Mm-hmm.
But also here
Mm-hmm.
was...
I mean, I feel like at least up here, I can kind of hide it with my bangs.
with
a
the
little
bangs.
bit.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I wanted to do both. And we're doing both. We're extra doing it. Especially for men. Because, like, women, yeah, we don't want any wrinkles. But sometimes men, it, like, adds a little bit of a distinguishedness to them.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a hint of wrinkle can be looking good on men.
Right.
And they want to be focused on, like, the lines up here, which are not even that big of a problem. And they got, like, a giant chin and neck. I'm like, baby, let's give you a jawline. Nobody's going to be caring about the lines.
Mm-hmm.
Guys have it lucky like that.
What does it affect when your face goes into your neck?
It's like a cankle.
Right.
I used to have cankles from kicking stuff. Like, first of all, I'm short. And then when I was in Taekwondo, they would have us kick these, like, 4x4s,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, wrapped in rope. And I didn't realize, they were like, it makes your bones stronger. But, like, my grandmaster, who's Korean, it makes your tissue thicker,
Mm.
not necessarily just the bone. Keisha, you are so sweet. Thank you. We don't have to block all the inappropriate comments. Just, like, borderline is okay. Like, innuendos is fine. I don't feel like you guys all like the wig, though. I'm here for it. I'm here for the wig. And the hair is, like, greased up, braided up. Nah. Hopefully it'll be cute tomorrow.
I love wig.
I love wigs. I love, like, long ones, too. But when we're working, it's like it keeps it out of your face.
Right.
Because there's rules. There's rules to the beauty business. You got to keep that out. Do you guys have that same rule for hair? Where you have to keep it? Do you?
Oh, not hair. Not
gotta
having your
keep it
hair
up.
back. Yeah. I mean...
For aesthetics, that's why I wear braids a lot. Or I'll wear it up. Or wig is nice. Thank you so much, Keisha. You're so nice. You're so sweet. So sweet. We'll keep her. We'll keep her. Okay, I'm gonna go check on Jenny. Okay. She's gonna get like 2 more minutes or less to relax, and then we're gonna go for the hard part. We got a lot done with. Could you feel a lot moving today just with my hands though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot done just with the hands. So it's always nice. This is her 7th time. The frequency has done a lot. So then afterwards I can just get a lot of progress done just with my hands, which the hand part is nice. Isn't that relaxing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's always nice when we can do more of the hands, And this is tightening the skin, increasing more collagen, elastin, all of those things. So yeah. Gender fluid is not real. So, I mean, you could, like, I'm a tomboy, whatever. I think so many people focus so much on gender instead of just being their best selves. And I don't know why that has happened. Like, I mean, I could be gender fluid, but I don't like if you follow the line of thought patterns behind that, I don't like it. So sometimes I like to dress like a boy. Sometimes I like to dress like a girl. It doesn't mean that I need to define that for anyone. It's just how I freaking feel that day. So don't make anybody define you as anything. Just be you. Sometimes I'm very girly. Sometimes I like kicking people in the face. Just because I like kicking people in the face, or like playing sports does not mean I need to identify as a boy. No. I'm a girl who likes kicking people in the face. Okay? So, great question. I'm open to more of these, you know? Because if I was a kid, I grew up Mormon. If you would have told me, they're like, look, all you have to do is cut your tits off and you would be a boy, which is a lie, not true. I would have done it. And I would be very sad because I love my boobs now. I was just very uncomfortable during puberty because one was bigger than the other. Okay? So, look, boys are boys, girls are girls. If you want to be a girl that dresses like a boy, that's fine. If you want to be a boy that dresses like a girl, that's fine. Trans people, okay, fine. Whatever. But this whole in-between, the fluidity thing, the trigenders, it's not real. It's not real. Just be you. And don't focus so much on trying to fit in some kind of box or square or triangle or whatever the heck that is. Figure out what you like, do that, find people who like it. And if people are trying to make you feel bad for not fitting into a square or a circle or a triangle or whatever the hell that is, those are not your people. They don't even know what they are. So send them prayers and blessings. And if I lose followers for this, I don't care. I'm also not real. I'm also from heaven. I'm an AI being. So that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I still love you. I'll be back. Dawn, will you tell them a story?
Oh gosh, I'm about to fall asleep here. I'm trying to think what kind of story to tell. Let me think. I'm not good at just coming up with something like that, I guess. She's so good at talking about all the things that come to her mind. I'm ready to go get something to eat here pretty soon. I'm not really sure what I'm going to have to eat, but I'm going to try to get something healthy because Ella just got finished saying about how if she's going to do the work on her clients, then they need to be eating healthy and taking care of themselves outside of here. So I got to come up with something that would be healthy for me. I definitely do feel like what she said though with having that drainage. I think the work that she did really did drain some kind of lymphatic drainage or something like that, because I feel it clearing out, which is a good thing, I guess. Get it all cleared out. It'll probably help me sleep tonight better, which that's always a plus. Sounds like they're having a party in the other room. Ella's a lot of fun. She's always got something. She's got high energy. And always something fun going on. She's creative. I love that about her. I guess we could talk about dating. I'm starting to think about trying to put myself back out there in the dating field again, but especially now that Ella's making me look so marvelous. But it's always scary because you have to be a little bit vulnerable when you put yourself out there. And I keep thinking I'm ready, and then I'm like, no, I'm not ready. So maybe with the weather getting better, and I'll feel more alive and more excited about taking that step again into the dating world.
It
And Pat is like, I can't wait for you to meet Pat.
I want to meet him.
Because Pat is like so cool. And Pat still twisting my phone. It's not a record. Pat's Pat when they're back and they're
But
twisting
those dating apps, those are.
all of it. Both times.
I've tried several of those, and those
Either way.
can be kind of difficult.
Either way.
So
He's like,
I know that there have been people that have
right?
found their significant other on the dating apps, but you just, after a while, you're just like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. But I did hear of one where it's actually, because you don't know what you're getting. It really, you know, people can say anything about who they are, but then when you actually meet them, they might not really be, or they might not even be a real person. Sometimes people just try to pretend that they're someone that they're not.
I think most people do that.
Well, I'm talking about dating, like dating apps and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like
That's absolutely
some
true.
people, they could be in another country and saying that they're here and that they're an engineer or a doctor, you know.
Boys be lying.
Yeah.
For real. People be lying in general, not just boys.
It's
When I
true.
was younger, though, my auntie, she worked at a store called Gadzooks, and she got me this shirt that said "Boys lie and it glue in the dark." Girls lie too, though.
Yeah.
Just humans lie.
True.
Humans lie. It's always best to like give it some time to know people.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now, everybody's worried about defining themselves as a boy or girl. Just be your best self. Just be your best self, whatever that
Right.
is, and don't be trying to fit into things.
Sure.
I have a lot of BFFs. What do you mean? You guys are all my besties. Well, honey, if your friends are fake, get rid of them. Make new friends.
Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. Do
What
you
did you
remember
say?
that song?
Wait, say that. Sing that again.
Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold.
One is silver and the other is gold. I love that. So true. And here's the thing: we can't judge. Most people don't know who they are either. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it doesn't mean that they're bad people. They're not supposed to know who they are, so you can know who you are. You know?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like people on those dating apps that sometimes
dating
are just
apps, yeah.
scammers. You know?
Yeah, a lot of people just don't do dating apps.
Yeah.
If I don't meet you in real life,
Right.
then you're not real.
Right.
I'm not even real. We're just internet friends. I'm just kidding. I am real, and you guys are real to me.
True.
Joanna. We were just talking about Joanna. She got a little break. So now we're coming back for more.
Mhm.
Well, honey, you just gotta get rid of them. As soon as you cut those cords, new friends will come in. But you can't keep holding on to your old life and expect a new life to come in. You just gotta see the red flags and move the other way. Just don't even say anything to them about it. And also, baby, you're probably really young. They're still figuring themselves out. They're just doing whatever the TV or whatever is telling them. So, send them love. Pray for them. They figure themselves out. But then just stop wasting your time with that. And then maybe you guys will like reconnect at another time when both of you are more grown. Everybody's always growing and glowing. Welcome to the Besties Club, Cheyenne. Joanna, why are you sorry? You don't upset me. The person you got in a fight with was your best friend since preschool. Sometimes that happens because you guys have a lot of emotions for each other, So, you guys might end up being friends later on. Who knows? You just probably need some space. Okay, can somebody put the spammer in the timeout? Is there thank you. Thank you, Hayden. You do such a great job. Tori, hi. If you want to spam, you got to spam the likes. Don't be spamming the chat. We want to keep the chat open for people who want to have conversation. I do have siblings. I have a younger brother, and he has a wife who I adore. And I know, younger. He looks older, though. I'm 38, so he's going to be turning 35 in June. And then I've got 2 younger sisters. One is 5 years younger than me, one is 6 years younger. The youngest one has a son, and he is 12. and highly autistic, absolute genius. It's like the more you have a tolerance to speak to people with autism, like the more you connect with the humans, the less you can speak. But this kid, like I could tell, all of us autistics are still on the same frequency. He could speak Spanish and French and German and Chinese. Not German, sorry. Russian. Whole different alphabets. Before he would speak English. And I'm like, he can speak English. He don't want to because you guys are boring. Like, and then, you know, we got him to talk. Now he's talking more. He's so fun. We literally were just playing this last Christmas. We played Cards Against Humanity with him. We filtered out like the naughty ones. And it was so fun. Well, listen, all of us have lived many lives. I'm definitely a girl in this lifetime. But I've been a boy in many more lifetimes than this. Me and Jenny have talked about this. We've been best friends since I was 10 and she was 8. You know? And it was very uncomfortable growing into my girl body. Especially my tits got huge like literally overnight. This one was way bigger than this one. They're calling me Tits McGee on the bus. 1,000%. If I was coming of age in this time, and especially in California, I would have cut my tits off. I would have thought I was a boy. I wasn't. Just everybody is confused. It's a very challenging time going through puberty, you know? Now, are there trans people? Yes, of course. But, you know, give yourself to drive the car that's growing before you make those type of permanent choices, especially for women. The medicine is just not there yet. If it was reversible, babe, go for it. Go back and forth. But a lot of that stuff is not reversible, especially for women trying to transition into men. And all girls are very uncomfortable with their tits. Young, old, even if you love them, they're going to be a little bit off. Their sisters, not twins. You know what I mean? And it just breaks my heart to watch so many detransition videos of people who've made permanent choices. You want to live like a boy, like back, you know, be butch. That's fine. You know, live that for a while until the brain is fully formed, you know. I would recommend like at 26 if that's still what you want to do. For guys turning into girls, the science is better to appear like that at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You're still going to go to like a gynecologist if you have girl parts. So let's just be realistic. Let's be honest about that stuff. Too many people are spreading lies. And honestly, I never created this channel expecting for so many young people to be on it because we do so many mommy makeovers, but somebody needs to be talking about this. And I definitely 1,000%. If I grew up your guys' age, especially in California, and you told me I could run away from my parents and be a boy and not have to have kids and get married and do all the things. I grew up Mormon. Like, women are like slaves there. 1,000% I would have done that, but it wouldn't have been the right choice for me. Because look how freaking hot I am as a girl now. I'm almost 40. I'm a late bloomer because I ran the other way for a while, and that's fine. That's fine. You know what I mean? But give yourself some time before you do anything permanent. That's all I'm saying. And you can always come here and ask me questions. Ask more questions before you do anything that's going to make permanent results. That's all.
Right.
Yes, I'm
I
giving
agree.
you... Yes, she agrees. You know, Jenny's...
I do agree that some people are born feeling
Absolutely.
different,
I always felt like I was a boy. That's fine. But later on, I realized I was like, damn, I was a boy in many lifetimes. You can go to this Horos app, HOROS. It'll tell you like your masculinity versus femininity. It has nothing to do with cutting your body parts. All of us have masculine and feminine energy. It's the yin and the yang.
Right.
And, you know, that's what I like. I like a lot of girly stuff because naturally I do have more of a masculine and boss vibe. But look how freaking cute I am as a girl.
Absolutely.
So all of my clients leave happy because they look better and they feel better. So... Oh, I love that. They landed on your shoulder. That's amazing. Cardinals are often seen as our loved ones from
turn my
heaven.
head any further. No.
Okay. So I'm a female, born female, staying a female. I know the wig may throw it off, or the nose. You know, I have a very strong nose. It can appear masculine, but guess what?
Mm,
I can still have a strong nose and be a female.
I don't think there's any doubt.
I can still have a strong energy. I can still have more of a masculine energy. I can still have more yang in my chart, which would be masculine, and still be a female. Because that's what I was born into this body on earth as. So, you know, there's biology. At the end of the day, if you're going to go to the doctor and you're dying and they need to know, like, what might you be dying of, and you're like, oh, I'm going to pretend to be this. Bitch, they don't know what your freaking plumbing is like. That's just basic common sense. There's biological, which that cannot be changed. Cannot be changed. You can do a lot of surgery, and once again, most importantly, they are way better at the technology and the science to make a man look like a woman than a woman look like a man. Way better. Go look up detransition stories. You can't go back from that. And if you cut your dick off, that's not coming back either. And a lot of people regret that shit. So this has been on my heart heavy, and I'm like, you know, I wasn't expecting that many people to come into the chat, but I know a lot of people are confused about it. You know, you can play dress up. We can all play dress up. It's a lot of different things. We can practice. We can go undercover as boys or go undercover as girls or whatever. But when it comes to doing things that will permanently affect your body, you understand, like, what I do for a living is helping people avoid surgery or helping them heal faster from surgery. Because I don't want people to make permanent decisions. Like, just like cutting your hair is one of those things, but like way more freaking permanent. We were just talking about don't cut your hair just because you're mad about that boy. You know what I mean? Don't cut your dick off just because of what your daddy never loved you or whatever. Hair grows back. Hair grows back. Cut your hair. Get a wig. Play dress up. Play, you know, explore that side of you. That's beautiful. Figure it out. You know what I mean? But like when it comes to cutting off body parts, I would 1,000% explore that in a lot of different ways before you actually made that commitment, because they are not coming back. Even my girls who do breast implants or they do breast lifts, I can if they did the lift and they got some giant T scars, that's just science and scarring. I can never make it look as good as, like, I have a girl recently. She's a boob model. She had the implants and I think a tummy tuck at the same time, but she couldn't afford the lift because it was a lot. That's a lot of freaking money right there, right? She did not go to a cheap doctor. They did a good job relatively for, you know, our area. And that was such a good choice for her because now she has the implants. They're filling it up. She lost like 80 pounds before she did all this. And because they're full now, I can tighten them. And literally after one session, they're pretty much symmetrical. Whatever you got going on, we can figure it out. You know what I mean? Sometimes that might need surgery, sometimes. But certain things you cannot get back. You cannot get back. If you're a woman, if you are a born female, and you're taking hormones, I have PCOS. I already have too much testosterone anyway. I've had to pluck my beard like I was a 14-year-old boy since I was like, since the giant titties came in and this one was way bigger than the other. That just happens. Why don't we give gender affirming care to girls who just want to balance their freaking hormones? Or boys who aren't, you know, growing into their masculine selves? Why do we only give that? Why do people only want to give that to people who want to switch their gender? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. What I would have loved to have some like estrogen or something to balance my hormones when I was going through PCOS and the doctor didn't figure that out. I'm like, why am I getting a beard and I'm 12? And I was just trying to hide it from people. I was like bleaching my mustache, and my dad, God bless his soul, he's like, why are you bleaching your mustache? You can have a blonde mustache. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I just have a mustache and I'm 12. What the hell? I got boobs. I got a mustache. What is going on in my life? It's confusing for all of us, babies. Confusing for all of us. And you are young. It's not your thing to figure out, you know? Hi, Flor Luna. That's crazy. How does it happen? It's genetic. Yeah, a lot of that is genetic. If you cut off your leg, you're not getting that back. Same thing with every other body part. You're not growing those tits back. They cut the mammaries out, the glands. Just look at the science first. You know, there's lots of ways we can dress and appear as a boy if that's what we want to appear as. you know, dykes, butches, they've been doing that for years. And they take that as a term of endearment and respect. Like, fuck yes, I'm a dyke. Yes, I'm a butch. You know what I mean? And they be stealing bitches from dudes too. Because dudes want to act like women. That's fine. You know what I mean? When it comes to cutting your body parts off in any way, shape, or form, whether you're a girl trying to look more girly, a boy trying to look more boy, a girl trying to be, well, it doesn't freaking matter. Just like, you know, measure 4 times, maybe 10, and then cut once. But when you cut, it's done. There is no growing back. And women, girls, young girls need to understand that when you are taking hormones, that is crazy to me. As somebody who was PCOS, why would I, like, I've been working my whole life to try to get rid of my beard every day. And there's a lot of things. I was like, maybe I should have been a boy. Why do I have a beard? Why is this titty bigger than this? I'm just like, you know, who knows? You know? Just be cool. You grew yours back. You grew your titties back with chia seeds, Ryan? I heard about that. I grew my back with hoppy beer and slow and controlled push-ups, like diamond ones. But it is very being in the yin energy, which I'm not naturally at. No, darling, this is a wig. Does it look real, though? My hair is, like, braided up and growing underneath here. I'm doing so much to this one today. For Stray. Sometimes you just lose melanin for what? What's your question, babe? Melanin has to do with, like, how dark your hair or your skin is. So I feel like you have a great question there, M. Chanel. I just don't understand. I didn't hear the first part of the question. What's up, cool girl? Thanks for kicking it. We are doing a non-invasive face sculpting, skin tightening. Now we're getting to the rough part. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know. You're gonna have to let me know, bro. This might feel better than the forehead.
Okay.
The forehead. Can you feel the thickness when you're putting on lotion and stuff though? Like the more collagen elastin, because this was like when we first started, it was a lot more lines, and it was kind of like bone on bone. So I had to be more delicate. The skin was thinner there.
Yeah.
Now it's thicker. Like I can't believe I even worked on that for so long.
I mean, I guess it's like kind of gradual, so the way it
Yeah, so you can't really tell until you look at the pictures, right? That's also fun when you don't look at them for a while and you look and you're like, oh gosh, I don't remember you looking like that.
Right.
I really didn't. Thank you, Keisha. You're so sweet. Oh, about your random blonde facial hair? No, like when my mustache grew in because of the PCOS, I'm a female, but PCOS messes up your hormones. It can have your brain looking all kinds of this way and that way, not understanding what's going on. I just don't understand why would you not try to balance out my estrogen? That don't make sense. Instead of being like, oh, all we can do is transform you into a boy. Best we can do is cut your tits off and give you drugs. The fuck? Nah. No. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. But at the time, like, I didn't even, like, tell my parents that I was, like, having my period or anything. We grew up Mormon. We weren't allowed to talk about that stuff. I thought I thought babies came out your butthole until I was, like, 17. I had to argue with it with my next-door neighbor. And she's like, no, there's another spot that does something else. And I was like, no, you're wrong. Like, almost 17 or just turned 17.
So, I mean, did you, like...
Jenny grew up Mormon, too.
Live, like...
Her parents were not that,
I knew where babies came from.
That she said she knew where babies came from. Like her parents were not as guarded. They're at least more like logical and explaining things to people.
Yeah.
My parents were just, and I love my parents so much. Our parents do their best most of the time.
Right.
With what they have available. It's still our job. We chose to come on Earth as humans.
I mean, did you just go to like regular school? And
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which I remember like the first sex ed and stuff, but literally that sex ed I remember like a cartoon saying that like if a guy has a wet dream and you roll over in it, you could get pregnant. That was the cartoon. I don't think that like maybe that's true, but like probably
like, how
not.
often does that happen?
That was the only thing that I remembered from that. I even took to advanced health. I was in advanced health at the time, which taught you about like staying away from drugs and like STDs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I still was like halfway through advanced health when I learned. I'm like, I'm advanced health. I know this and this because that's what they teaching me and that's what they told me. They were not teaching us anything. Literally, this girl was like, okay, go in your bathroom, take a mirror. And I was like, almost an adult. I had no idea. I literally thought babies came out your butt. Literally.
But I mean, like, you weren't like having periods and stuff.
I was, but I was just using pads.
I see.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
No, I've been having. That's what's crazy. I've been having my period for like probably almost 4 or 5 years at that time.
Wow.
Still had no freaking clue. So I was just thinking like, you don't know. I know. Also, in my area, I'm kind of stubborn. Now I'm grateful when people share things. I'm like, is this? Let's look it up. I can be stubborn. But oh my gosh, Jenny, we have to go have brunch with Anna soon. We've been talking about it forever. So me and Jenny, she's gonna be the next one on the live stream. Me and her and Anna all grew up together, next door neighbors. We've talked about it before. It's so cool because all of us, all the games that we used to play when we were younger, that's what we do as a living now. And Anna was the one who told me about that. So we'll have to introduce you to Anna one day. We're going to have brunch on the south side.
Was that where you grew up, on the south side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how fun Dawn is? She gets all the extra love just because she's fun. I
I'm not very fun. I'm
she's
just
a good.
laying
Well,
here.
you're fun to me. She's just such a good person. I just want to give her more love and extra time
Mhm.
because she's awesome and she deserves it. And she makes the world a more beautiful place, so she deserves to get more beautiful time. It literally just charges me up to like work on other energy healers. I know she was gonna be done after that forehead. I know we did a lot.
We've never really done this before.
We have.
The chest?
Yes, that's what I start with every time.
But I mean, not with...
But everything... No, yeah, absolutely. We've done this 1,000 times. Yeah. No, but we got a lot out of here. It's finally thick.
I mean, I know we've done here, but I don't remember going this low.
Oh, yeah, we always do. We got to start here. Because everything channels back through here to be detoxed by the body. Mm-hmm. So I have to clear out this first.
I mean, I know
process.
you did the little things last, like the glass.
Yeah, but yeah, we did that. Yeah. That was an extra thing. No, but we have done this. But we got a lot out of your forehead today. Yeah. And I moved a lot just with my hands, which is awesome.
Right.
So that means once we've done with this with the frequencies, like you can move a lot with your hands too. Just like I did with my hands. Like we did like first 35 minutes I was just moving that stuff out.
Right.
And it was progress. You could feel it moving. Mm-hmm. But then I was so much on your neck, that's where it all is. Mm. So every single time we got to do all of it. Mm-hmm. But at a certain point in time, and we've been doing this for 113 minutes, the body's like, okay, we done. Our organs can only process so much. She's getting to that point, so. We love her so much. She's so hot. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to post her before and afters on YouTube. I keep forgetting. If you want to see her before and afters, go check out Instagram.
Like, get me, like, I have my hair done and my makeup on.
We're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna get a really good before picture when I come to your spot in your space, and find like the best. Figure out whatever the best wall is. I'll bring my lights. Mm-hmm. Don't be sorry because you're a Muslim girl. There's nothing wrong with that. I have a lot of Muslim clients. Literally, the only people who are allowed to see their bodies are me and their husbands, and their doctors. I still love you. We're all still here to learn and grow and glow together, darling. Moon and stars. Like, what a beautiful name. Muslim and Mormon are actually quite similar. Me and Jenny grew up Mormon. So I love you guys so much. It's been a blast. We're going to get off of here with this stalling. And then I'm going to go back over there with Jenny. And we're going to be having more fun over there. And I love you guys so much. Kiss, kiss.
Peace.
Hug, hug. You'll see Dawn again next week. And me and Jenny are going to come sing some songs.
Yay.
Later.